Good everyone. Today we'll be talking about navigations in Flutter, common basic navigations. Okay, where we navigate from one page to the other, how to remove a page, what certain buttons on the app are there. So yeah, let's get to it. This is a default boilerplate code when you create a new project. So let's clear all of this. We'll just wait a little bit, let this come up. It's loading, yes. So a little bit of time. My So we change this to material. Sorry, I have a cold. um, Debug binary set it to false. Home, say home page. Okay, okay, that's great. That's great. Let's have home screen part. Profile, quality settings, screen dot. I think these two should be higher. So for this, we use the stateless. Now, by default, these two are highlighted actually. Now, we're using VS Code. I'm not sure about Android Studio, but we're using VS Code and you tap on one of this. I use I use Control D. You have highlighted the two of them. Right. So wherever with stateful widget, it's Control D. It's going to cover every single one. And you will know that it's not covering a particular. Okay, you know that it has covered everything when you click and everything just plays. Right, it's not highlighting anything yet, so you be careful and you check that. Right, so since I highlighted the two of them, let's delete control space. Easy as that. Um, let's give it a scaffold. In the scaffold, we give it a. We're doing this so that we can see a particular thing on the home screen. Do the same thing, stateless, clear, control space, home screen, and then we have scaffold. So now let's go back to the main. Let's go back to the main and change this from home page to home screen. When we save, we should have, okay, once we restart, yeah. There it is. Now, this is a particular screen. Let's say you want to move from this screen to another screen. How would you navigate it? Okay, and let's say you move to a particular screen. How do you leave that screen? Now, two basic functions, two basic ways of doing this. Okay, two basic ways of doing this is with the navigation dot, right? So let's come here. Let's save this file. Come here. Let's give it the app. Title. Okay. Now we save. We should set. Yeah. Let's make it look different, a little bit cool. These are center true. We save. All right. So assuming we want to navigate to this page, we'll need a button, right, or anything clickable. Now you can have containers and you wrap it with the gesture detector. I think we'll make a video on that next. You have a controller, a container, or a button default with anything at all. As far as it has a on tap function, basically an ability to do something when you click on it. Like now I'm just on the screen, tapping, 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 tapping. It's not showing, but I'm basically tapping different parts of the screen. Nothing's happening because it does not have the ability to do anything when you tap. It is you that when you're building, let's say you have cards and you want to click on a particular card, that particular card, for you to click that card and you do something like maybe show a full picture and then about page of that particular card you clicked on, you need to have an untap functionality. Okay, we'll show you how to do different versions of that, but for this particular video, let's have something. There's an argument for every scaffold, which is floating action button. By nature, it takes actually any widgets. There are some arguments that take in a specific widget, like if this one wants to take a specific widget, it's going to take a floating action button widget, but this one can take anything. But let's just use what's here. Okay, on press is basically what happens when you touch, which is basically the same thing as on tap. Okay, the callback that calls, it's a function, a callback function, but let's just use the callback that is called when the button is tapped or otherwise activated. Basically what I was saying, that if you tap on something and then it carries to that page, it has an on tap, on press functions. There are different ones. There's on tap, there's on press, there's double tap, there's triple tap, hold, many ways. Okay, but for this video we'll just use the on press. All right, so let's, since it's a function method, it's a method. Okay, it has this bracket and curly brackets here. Now let's give it a color so we can give it a child so we can see what it is. It's an icon. Icons dot, let's say settings. Let's save. Let's see what happens. Here it is. Let me this. Okay, this button. Let's want to check to see what happens when you click on the button. Aside from just navigating, let's print something. Let's say yay. Okay. More like normal arguments and every other thing that uses comma. In a method in on top, generally it uses semicolon, right? It's not a comma, except you have a particular method inside it that has, let's say, return something, like let's say a column, then you can have, right, because you can literally return something that has a column, then you can have the commas. But if it's something like this, like print yay, it normally ends with this. Okay, so let's save. Let's see what happens here. We'll look at the command line. Let's play this. Here it is. Yay. Okay. So now let's go to the main thing of the day. We write something called navigator dot. Now, these are many ways properties of navigator. Right? Can pop, maybe off. We'll not use this. Not use this. Pop. We'll use this. Push named fuse onto remove until named. This particular one, no, let's just use the push, then I'll show you, I'll tell you the difference between the two of them. Alright, so push has a context. Now, if you try to write this context outside here before it is initialized here, it's going to give an error, right? So generally, when you want to use context in anything, and you call it it's a red scribble, just check if it's under this block, right? If there's a context argument. If there isn't, it's going to give you an error. All right, so this route is just a basic normal thing. When you clear that, just control space. All right, there's dialog route, but for now we'll use the material page route. This is also a widget option. Right, so we'll play this and control space. It needs a particular context, right? What position are we currently, right? What's going on now, and what do we want to do? That's what this one's for, and then this one is to your context. But that's how I understand it. So far, I haven't been wrong. That's it. But if you feel there's a better way to explain it, you can always drop it in the comment section. So let's return the setting screen. Space. If we save, it's not going to do anything because we have a red scribble here. That's because we are missing the semicolon. You notice this ones have commas, right? All have commas. But this one. Okay, so that's what I was trying to explain earlier on. Alright, so if we save or reload and we tap on the button here, let's give it, I rather not type that on my end. Alright. Alright. Okay. So we change this to settings. The screen, and we save. It should come up here. Now, if you click on this button, come back to this page. Do you know why that happens? Well, let me just give it that sense that actually an interactive class. That's because this button does one thing, which is to pop whatever screen we're on, whatever that we're on, right? Whatever context we're on, right? Whatever screen is on, it pops back to the previous screen. So if you have 100 screens, it's going to only pop out to the previous screen before that present screen. Now, if I want to just show you, right, to explain it and show you by writing real code, now using this button, we'll come over to the app bar. There is an argument called automatically imply. This is to turn off this particular back key. So let's use that, set it to true. Is it true? Okay, I think it's default to true. Oops. Right. Okay. Now let's come back here. Let's give it the floating action button. All right. So sorry about that. Let's control space and let's say Navigator dot pop the current context. All right. If we save, all right, button. Let's give it child icons. Since we're about to do home, let's give it home. Save. Home page. Here, 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 here. If you notice this in particular, just look at the home title, the home screen, or rather, let's give this a color background of gray. Save. Right. If you notice this kind of poppy effect, I don't think it was because of my system, or I don't really know why it's not showing that well, but on an Android device, a proper Android phone emulator, it shows like a proper Android phone. If you're running your app on an Android phone, let's say wirelessly or wired, it shows very well. It's actually kind of nice. But basically, navigation.push, right, pushes a particular widget. The widget here being the settings screen. Navigation.name pushes the place where you store the name, and then that name that name is going to signify this particular widget. So rather than putting this widget, we will just put the name. Like let's say it's going to go like slash settings, right? So it's going to read, I'm going to check slash settings, what is that? And then you realize that it is set to settings screen, so it's going to navigate to that page. It's kind of cleaner, but for now, for basic knowledge, this is how you navigate from one page, and this is how you pop that particular page. All right. There are some pages. There's a navigation. Right. Let's check. I will take over. Like basically, I'm going to just remove. It's going to remove this. So it's going to just remove the current page and put a new page. Basically, when you navigate, when you pop that page, you just hit there. All right, so let's check. Let's check. I think it's push and replace. All right, let's see. This should work. See, it's done. All right, so I think we want to have a splash screen. Yeah, that's another way you could do it. But yeah, for now, that's navigation in Flutter. See you guys, like and comment, and let me know what you think about this video, how I can improve it, and what you feel could be done better. Just let me know. Okay, see you in the next video. Thank you.